Hey everyone, Chris with Kelley's Detail here. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We've been doing some things to the car. Got a couple toys we're going to open up and show you. At this point, I think we're going to start calling this the COVID Redeye build. Because all I keep doing is ordering parts. So check out what's in box number 1. Tell you what, these boxes, it's like Christmas every single time I get one of these. Our next box is going to have a cat bath exhaust in it. Ooh-wee. What does that look like? What do you think? Think they'll look good? Alright, so since everybody who orders these wheels, they don't show you how to mount the tires and they don't show you what it comes with. Very surprised at how little information there is about these cars and what everybody does to them. So we just opened the box, we got the wheels out, and it comes with a manila folder or package, and then a Weld Racing box. So I'll show you what's in the box. So for the longest time I wondered, if these even came with center caps or a valve stem or, what they came with. So in this box it actually has the center cap and it comes with a valve stem. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully this video will help somebody because I myself had no idea what these wheels came with. It does have this manila folder too, or I keep calling it a folder, it's an envelope. Let's see what's in here. It's all of the nuts or screws and washers for the Bead-Loc. So, let's show you what this will look like. So this goes on here. And then these go through those holes to hold the bead in place. When you make 5,000,000 gazillion horsepower, you gotta have legit wheels and tires to make it stick. Alright, so for tire choice, we went with the ET Street Rs. I might, end up driving this on the street occasionally, so we didn't end up doing a full slick. I've seen really good and heard really good things about these tires, so we're going to try them out. The size we went with is a 315/50/17. So we'll see how it goes. Shooting for mid to low 9s. Let's see if we can do it. We got our valve stems. I did have to go to AutoZone and get a valve stem puller tool. So what you do is after you've taken it out of the package, you put this through the wheel, this screws on, and then you can pull it through. I didn't try to install this without this tool. I would imagine it'd be very difficult to do so. But if you go to AutoZone, that will be what you're looking for. And I think it cost me like $4.99. And it's pretty easy to use, so you just put the valve stem through, screw this on, make sure you screw it all the way on, don't do a partial, and then what you'll do is you grab it here, and that's it. I don't think that you could install this without this tool. You've got to put a pretty decent amount of oomph behind it. And then you have your cap, and then this sleeve. Put the sleeve on so that way the valve stem doesn't stick out. So it's chrome on chrome instead of black on chrome. And then that's it. To get our tire mounted to the wheel, we're going to use a soap and water solution. I use Dish Dawn soap. I know it can be kind of harsh with cleaning things, but keep in mind you can always go back and wipe the wheel down if any residue gets left behind. As you can see, we have the tire mounted. This one probably took us all of a full minute to get the bead around the rim. So what I use is I bought this pry tool from AutoZone. I don't think they have the packaging. Anyway, we bought these from AutoZone. I think they're probably like $10 or $15. So what you do is you'll get a good half, or I'd say at least half of the bead around the ring. And what you do is you take your hand and you follow this along and you push it around the edge. It won't, you know, there's gonna be a ring on this anyway. So if it does get scratched or marred up, it's not a big deal because you're gonna be putting the exterior ring on the outside of this edge. So like I said, we got this thing mounted probably in all of a minute, if not 30 seconds from start to finish. And it's all because of this tool right here. So very important, do not forget to buy some anti-seize. That will help the bolts from locking up into the wheel when they get hot. So it's definitely needed, do not skip this step. So we've got all of our bolts lubricated with anti-seize. We've dropped the washers and the bolts in, tightened them all down, hand tight. Now we'll start our torque sequence, and there is not a specific pattern that you have to do, but you do want to go across and in a T, and then work your way around in the same pattern or whatever. We've got everything mounted up, everything's torqued. What you'll see in the back is there's somewhat of a gap. As you start to fill the tire up with air, it will eventually seat, and then you can check it out here in a second. Well, it's finally finished. I think it took about 2.5, maybe 3 hours to do both. Now that they're finished, we're gonna go ahead and get them balanced. Unfortunately, it's a little too late today, so we'll go get them balanced at our friends at Tires Plus. And after they're balanced, we'll throw them on. If you have any questions or any comments, feel free to comment below, like, share, subscribe, and holler at your boy. I ordered some lug nuts from Jegs. They sent me the wrong size. They sent me a 12mm instead of an M14 by 150. I ran up, and this kind of looks somewhat cheesy, but I ran up to a local O'Reilly Auto Parts, and they have these. They seem to fit just fine with no play at all. They're black, so what you'll see is they match up really well. So what I'll do is I'll use these for now until I can get a replacement through them. Or I might just end up keeping these because they don't look too bad at all. That's freaking nice.